at school. Sorry for not doing a video yesterday. There's hair on the screen. I was coughing a lot last night, and so I just went to bed. I couldn't barely get a sentence out without coughing. So I went to bed, and then came to school this morning, and my first class got canceled. So I woke up at 5, we left the house at 6:30, and we got here at 9 for my 10 o'clock class to be canceled, and I didn't have class again until 5 in 30 minutes. So it's 4:32 right now. But yeah, I submitted my application to SVSU with my transcripts from the other schools. I should hear back within a couple of weeks, it says. I do need to send another email to someone there to check into whether or not credits from here are transferring, just to make sure like how they transfer, if it's directly or indirectly. I also am looking at changing my major. I think I'm gonna switch to environmental science, just because that is, I love mechanical engineering, I love engineering, it's great. I just don't think I want to do a job that's mostly gonna be a desk job. Like, granted, environmental science will have a lot of that, but I will also be outdoors, which is more me, I think. So I put that on my thing, my application. I'm sorry. Your family thinks I'm going to be a mechanical engineer graduating from Grand Valley, and I am now going into a different field at a different school. I'm sorry. But they make roughly the same amount of money, and I don't know. I woke up in the middle of the night, and I had like a crisis or something. I was just thinking, like, what if this isn't what I'm meant to do? What if this isn't who I'm meant to be? And I think that really hit me, and so I sat up for a few hours just thinking, because since my freshman year, I've gone back and forth. I wanted to be an architect, and then I was going to kill myself. Didn't have any plan. And then I wanted to, actually, before I wanted to be an architect, I wanted to do interior design, but that's hard when you're colorblind, so I was like, okay, architecture's pretty close to that, I want to do that. And then I had realized that I wanted to do, like horticulture, and then I thought, no, I don't really know about horticulture, I want to do engineering. And then I wanted to do ecology, and then I didn't do good on the AP Bio exam, so I thought, maybe this is a sign, maybe I should go back to engineering. And so I went to engineering, and I kind of stuck with that. And I don't know, just, I don't want to do programming, I don't want to do drawings all the time. Those are primary things, and CAD is another primary thing, and I like CADing stuff. It's not hard, I guess, unless you're doing complex stuff, which is what I'd be doing. And I don't know, I just realized I don't want to be cooped up, you know. And I hate being indecisive as an individual. Like, other people being indecisive does not bother me, because I can problem solve until a good decision is made for that. But when it's me, it's like, it just doesn't seem right, and especially with this, like, it seems like something that I need to have figured out right now. And I think that's part of what made me do engineering, is like, that's what I was doing at the time. I was in robotics, and it's like, well, hey, I'm good at this. And then now I started to realize that what I was doing there isn't what I'd be doing for work. And I think part of that really pushed me away a little. And then I had thought back to being homesick from here and like wanting to be back home. And part of that was not wanting to be in a city, which is where I'd be working if I were going into engineering. Whereas going into environmental science or like ecology, I would always be in like an office building. And I wouldn't have to be in a big city. I could be out in nature and, I don't know, more hands-on, which is me. I'm a very hands-on person. And yeah. So, switching it up. I'm changing everything. I talked to my mom about it on the way down here, and she said that she was honestly surprised I didn't go with something like that from the get-go, because I always have been kind of more interested in that stuff, and more geared towards that stuff. And I will admit, I do have a knack for that stuff. And for me, it was always hard deciding, because I'm not good at one thing. Like, I'm fairly balanced at everything I do. It's not like one thing I do is greater than the other. It's not like I stand out in one specific area. And I don't know. I woke up in the middle of the night and I had a thought that I chose the wrong path, and I spent a few hours looking into what the right path could be, and I talked to Nathan a little bit, and I talked today to my mom, and I was gonna talk to Olivia, but she wasn't really free to talk. And when I did my application to SVSU, I put environmental science as my major, so I don't know. I feel like that's more my speed, especially having 2 years as Brown's crew under my belt. I don't know. It just seems more like me, I think. You know, I wanted to do mechanical engineering because I wanted to make prosthetics to help people, and then I found that after I started school, I found that it isn't common to get a job doing that, and that I'd more than likely be working on like machinery or gear ratio stuff. And it's like, okay, well, I could work with lawnmowers then, because that's another interest of mine. And then I don't know, why am I doing extra work to be working on something that would make me happier, but not doing the thing that makes me happier itself? You know? Yeah. So I switched. And if that upsets you, or you don't like it, I'm sorry, but I want to do what makes me happy. And honestly, it's gonna make roughly the same amount of money. It's gonna be the same time in school. And it's gonna cost the same to go to the school. So I'd rather change now and be in something I think I'll be happier doing than struggle for the rest of my life. I hope you support that decision. If you don't, I'm sorry. I'm not changing it though. This is, at least from what I see now, that's what I want to do. And switching is what I think is best. I love you, and I really, really hope you will support that decision. It would mean the world to me if you did. Again, I'm sorry for changing it all, but I mean, from the get-go, I knew that the only thing I knew for certain I wanted was you, and I have that, and as long as I have that, I'm happy. I would love to get a good job that I like too. And I think I can do that. I think this is what I need to do. I love you. I miss you. I hope you're doing well. This is probably going to be it for the day. I've got another class, I think, unless that one's canceled too. I don't know. And then I have a little laundry I need to do, and I need to work on another project for my English class. And I might send another email to SVSU to talk about stuff with, like, transferring. But yeah. That's it for now. I love you. I miss you. I hope you're doing well. And I'll talk to you more in the next one. See ya. Hello. I just wanted to film a little bit more for you since I've got the place to myself again. I'm laying down right now. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my breathing, so I'm trying to take it easy. There it is. Yeah, I've got some laundry in the dryer upstairs, so I've got about an hour before I can lay down in peace, but I'll just rest until then. I didn't get a whole lot done today, especially not on my English thing, which I need to do. I need to have, I think it's 5 or 6 pages written tomorrow by midnight, which I can knock that out in a day. I've done longer. It's fine, but it's just, I would have liked to work on it a bit, but I cannot breathe without coughing. There it is. Yeah. It was like this yesterday, but worse. Believe it or not. So I'm gonna lay down. Sounds like it might be raining just a tad bit, which is nice. I like rain. I like the smell of rain. I'm gonna lay down, cuddle with my inhaler, drink a little water, and try to heal myself. Good night, my love. I miss you, butterfly, and I will talk to you more tomorrow. For real this time, this is it for the day. I love you, and I miss you. Kisses. Peace.